If the last day of school is quickly approaching for you, you are going to want to hear these end of the year reminders that every middle school math teacher needs to know. If we don't already know each other, my name is Kathy Martin, and I'm the creator of the Prealgebra Teachers Middle School Math Membership. We are your one-stop shop for everything you need to teach middle school math. So, what are these reminders that you need to know? Okay, are you ready? Hear me out. So, number one, if no one has told you these reminders, I'm here to remind you today that don't forget that I want you to stay on top of your grading, but also you don't need to grade everything, okay? But so don't forget, like, I feel like now is this time of year where we're just kind of like, whatever. Stay on top of your grading, stay on top of all the meetings that you might have, IEPs, parent conferences, whatever the meetings could be, lesson planning, just stay on top of it, because once you start letting that go, it's just going to cause unnecessary end of the year stress, and we don't want that, okay? Number two, continue to keep and build your relationships with your students. Whether your students might need recommendation letters for things like camp, Boy Scouts, like different programs that they're in, continue to stay on top of those relationships. Continue to keep asking your students about how they're doing. I would almost advise you to refrain from asking students what they're going to be doing during the summer, because I know that can be a source of insecurity for a lot of students. So I like to just share with my students, like, I can't wait to read these books during the summer. I can't wait to, see my family during the summer. Just things that are a little easier to do versus like, I can't wait to go on this vacation, right? Because not all students are able to do that. So continue to really nurture those relationships that you've built all year. Number three, make use of the time that you have during this time, and especially during the time between state testing and the last day of school. I know a lot of times teachers don't teach a lot of their concepts anymore, because maybe testing is really towards the end of the year and you only have like a week. But really make use of the time, like using choice boards, using different activities, like real life activities that your students may want to learn about, like budgeting or planning a vacation, or just things that can connect to real life for them. I have a ton of resources. If you are interested, feel free to subscribe to this channel, look through my videos where we talk a lot about end of the year resources, and feel free to grab them, because that's why I'm here to help you. But really make use of the time to make math meaningful for them, making connections, just doing mathy things that will carry you through the end of the year. And finally, probably the most important tip that I have for you during this time is to continue to communicate with the parents of your students. See the best ways that I do that in the video below, or I'll try to connect it somewhere here. But really communicating with the parents. I have printables for you to use, email scripts and things like that for you to be able to communicate effectively with the parents, because now is not the time to stop communication. We want to continue to have open communication so that we are in the best place that we can be to help our students. So again, if you want to watch that video, I have it linked below. And again, the best tips I have for you: stay on top of your grading, meetings, lesson plans. Keep building those relationships, make use of this time with meaningful activities, and continue to communicate with the parents of your students. Very, very important. You have done an amazing job if no one's told you this year. I know that it's been wild and it continues to be wild, but what I love about it is that every day is a new day. I hope that this video has been helpful for you. Please let me know in the comments which of these reminders that you needed the most. And until next time, bye for now.